Good day, everyone. This afternoon, we're going to talk about the structural characteristics of Austronesian languages, and I am Renat Claire Damasino Ignoro, your reporter. Specifically, we're going to talk about the overview of syntax, verb systems, pronouns, and morphology. Austronesian languages are diverse with unique structural characteristics. It is spoken across Southeast Asia, the Pacific, and parts of Africa. It exhibits remarkable diversity in their phonology, morphology, and syntax. These languages often feature complex verb systems, inclusive and exclusive pronouns, and a wide variety of word orders, reflecting their deep historical roots and wide geographic distribution. The structural characteristics of Austronesian languages are well documented in linguistic research, highlighting their uniqueness and adaptability in different cultural contexts. First, we are going to talk about the word order. Word order refers to the arrangement of words in a sentence. Most Austronesian languages typically use a verb, subject, object, or VSO, or verb, object, subject, VOS structure, which distinguishes them from the more common subject verb object or SVO order in many other languages. For instance, in Tagalog, the sentence "Bumili ang lalaki ng tinapay" translates to "The man bought bread," with bought the verb coming first, followed by the subject and the object. This verb-first structure is a key feature of many Austronesian languages, reflecting their unique syntactic patterns. While many Austronesian languages use verb-first structures, some, like Malay, follow a subject-verb-object or SVO order similar to English. On the other hand, certain languages in New Guinea use a subject-object-verb or SVOV order, reflecting the diversity in syntactic arrangements across the Austronesian language family. This variation underscores the adaptability and complexity of these languages in different cultural and geographic contexts. Next, we are going to talk about the verb systems. Austronesian languages typically categorize verbs into two main types. First, stative, and the second is dynamic. Stative verbs describe states or conditions, such as to be happy, while dynamic verbs refer to actions or processes, like to run. This distinction is crucial in these languages, influencing how sentences are structured and how different aspects of meaning are conveyed. Many Austronesian languages, like Tagalog, have a unique focus system that allows speakers to emphasize different parts of a sentence by altering the verb form. In Tagalog, the verb changes depending on which part of the sentence is highlighted. For instance, to emphasize Maria as the doer of the action in Maria bought the bread, you would say bumili si Maria ng tinapay, where bumili or bought is in a form that emphasizes the subject Maria. If the focus were on the bread, the verb and the sentence structure would change accordingly. This focus system is a distinctive feature of Tagalog, allowing for flexibility in how information is presented and understood. Next, we're going to talk about pronouns and possessive marking. Austronesian languages often distinguish between different forms of we. For example, some languages have a form that includes the listener, and that is called inclusive. In Tagalog, it is tayo, and one that does not include the listener is called exclusive. And example of that is the word kami. Possessive marking. There are two types of possession. In Austronesian languages, possession is often marked differently for inalienable and alienable nouns. Inalienable possession refers to things inherently connected to the possessor, such as body parts, while alienable possession refers to things that can be owned or transferred, like a house. For example, in Fijian, na mata na means his eye, using a form that indicates inalienable possession, while nano navale means his house, with a distinct marker indicating alienable possession. This distinction helps clarify the nature of the relationship between the possessor and the possessed item. Numbers and classifiers. Most Austronesian languages utilize a decimal base to 10 counting system, much like English. However, a few languages within this family employ a quinary base 5 system, highlighting their unique mathematical traditions. Additionally, many Austronesian languages use classifiers when counting objects, which provide information about the type or category of the object being counted. For instance, in Bahasa Indonesia, the phrase Sebuah Roma translates to a house, where bawa refers as a classifier indicating that the object is a general item or fruit. In this case, a house. These classifiers are essential in conveying specific details about the objects being counted. Now, let's move to morphology. Austronesian languages frequently rely on affixation, adding prefixes, suffixes, or infixes to modify words and create new meanings. In Tagalog, for example, the root word sulat means write, but by adding the prefix sa, it becomes sumulat, meaning wrote. This process allows speakers to convey different tenses, aspects, or other grammatical nuances efficiently, demonstrating the rich morphological structure typical of many Austronesian languages. Reduplication is a common linguistic feature in Austronesian languages, where a part of a word is repeated to alter its meaning. In Tagalog, for instance, the word lakad means walk, but by partially reduplicating it to lalakad, the meaning changes to will walk, indicating future tense. This process of reduplication is used for various grammatical functions, such as indicating tense, plurality, or intensity, making it a versatile tool in the language. Next, the canonical shape or the word structure. Many Austronesian languages favor a two-syllable structure of words, which contributes to their rhythmic and phonological patterns. For example, in Tagalog, the word butterfly is alibangbang, which consists of two syllables. This tendency towards two-syllable word structure is common across various Austronesian languages and can be seen in other examples, reflecting a broader linguistic preference within the family. To conclude, Austronesian languages display a variety of structural characteristics that highlight the diversity within this language family. These features include unique syntactic orders, such as VSO or VOS, distinctions in possession, and the use of classifiers and reduplication. Understanding the structural elements offers valuable insights into the historical development and typological richness of Austronesian languages, reflecting their adaptation and evolution across different regions and cultures. So that would be all. Thank you.